Hello, fellow traders, and welcome back to Simply Forex. Today is Monday, the 8th of January, and we are going to look back at Friday's trades. We're going to look at today's potential trades, and we're going to look at the important news for today as well. Strap in, put your crash helmet on, maybe your special cape, and let's do this. Right. Trades from Friday then, guys. I only took the one trade on Friday, and it was Aussie dollar against the New Zealand dollar, and it was a sell trade. So why were we trying to sell it? Let me explain. So we were in an uptrend, okay? And then we was just in a box of indecision. I was going to say a box of crap, but a box of indecision, guys. Yeah, you cannot trade this price action. Yeah, we don't know who's winning, buyers or sellers. We don't know until this candle. This candle tells me sellers have won because they have broken out of this box and broken these lows in here. All right, guys, as soon as I see that, I am interested in selling. And we had a bearish candle. So, yeah, I was interested in selling, guys. We dropped down to the H1. It was a bit of a H1 play. So it was a continuation of H1 trend is why I got in, because this was the last H1 low. And then it was this candle, yeah, that just broke these lows. All right. Then I got a nice retrace back up to this level. So I literally got in here. All right. I put my stop above here. And then my first target was 0735 down here. So I got my 1:1 and then closed 80%. Okay, so happy trader. Yeah, we made some money, but this candle was news. So it was a little bit helped by the news, this pair. Popped down, hit my target, took profit, closed 80%. And I actually ended up closing 80%. Sorry, the final 20% when I saw this candle. Yeah, it was Friday. I just got out the rest of the trade here. So Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar, successful trade. H1, continuation of trend, nice retrace. Because if I get this retrace, the trade makes sense. Yeah, because then I can put my stop loss here and my target down here, and I'm getting 1:1. Yeah, so that retrace was important, guys. See, there you go. Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar. I put this trade in the VIP Discord where I put all of my trades. So if you would like to see my trades, come join the VIP Discord, guys. And that was the only trade I took. But let's take a look at the other ones that we were looking at. So we was also looking at pound Canadian dollar, and we were looking to sell this because, you know, this candle closed back below these highs, and we was at an interesting area of resistance and the moving average 20. Okay, so for this reason, at this area here, we were looking to take it back down to here. There was a big but. Yeah, not as in a big bum, but a big but to this trade. Okay, so we were looking for a breakdown in structure. So if we drop down to the H1 now, yeah, again, this was the news candle, but it never broke this grey zone. Yeah, these lows all through here, yeah, it never broke because this wick closed back into this grey zone. So if pound Canadian dollar price never broke down, and instead it comes shooting up, basically because of bad Canadian data. Yeah, there was a big miss on the employment data. So, you know, we saw some Canadian dollar weakness. But yeah, we didn't have a trade because we didn't break structure. If we also take a look at New Zealand dollar, Canadian dollar was also looking to sell this. Go to the day chart. Again, yeah, we was in this range. You're probably sick to death of me mentioning this range, but within this range, we had a mini break of lows. Yeah, these lows here, when it was broken with this candle, I've been selling this all last week. Yeah, I was making nice profit on this trade. So we was in a downtrend, yeah, and we, you know, had a very bearish candle here, and we just wanted to take it to the bottom of this range. And that's exactly what happened, guys. If we drop down to the H1, we did have a potential trade here. It happened quite early. But I would say this selection of candles here, we could have entered on, you know, wick, bearish candle. Could have entered here, put our stop above here with a view to coming back down to here. All right. So we could have done, I didn't get in on this trade. By the time I was looking at the market, there was this candle. But all of a sudden, if I enter here, put my stop up here, the risk to reward didn't make sense. So I didn't trade New Zealand dollar, Canadian dollar. And like I said, there was bad Canadian data. And then once it come down here, you know, we saw Canadian dollar weakness on the back of that news. But yeah, it would have been a good trade, guys. And the final one was the S&P. Salt and Pepper. Do you remember the 80s female rap band? Salt and Pepper? Legendary. I'll push it real good. Anyway, S&P. The editor always says, don't sing, Tom. Yeah, don't sing. But I'm more of a rapper anyway. S&P day chart. Yeah, again, on some brokers, this level broke. On some brokers, this level didn't break. So we need to be wary of that. We've had a few occasions of this. But anyway, on my broker, it did break. All right. And therefore, we was in a downtrend. We got lower lows with this candle here, breaking the lows. Okay. So the idea was, you know, and also look at this selling pressure, these selling candles. The idea was to take things lower. If we drop down to the H4 now, let's look at the H1 actually. You'll see it more clearly. You know, I was looking for a retrace into here somewhere, which just, again, didn't happen. These indices keep getting away from me with no retrace. Yeah, and as you can see, this one just barely retraced and then comes shooting down. And then we had news. All right, so again, for that reason, no trade, guys. I wanted to get it in here and then we could come lower. All right, guys, so those were the trades from Friday. Let's take a look at today's trades now. Guys, if you enjoyed Friday's recap and you enjoy receiving my trade ideas every single day, then please come join the channel. If you smash the subscribe button right now, we would love to have you. Also, everyone, please smash the notification button so you receive an alert every time we post a vid. And if everyone could please smash the like button. Greatly appreciated, guys. Before I give you my trade ideas today, guys, we have a live stream later today, 8 a.m. New York EST time. And it's going to be a great one, guys, because we have got the CEO of Darwinex coming on, guys. Those of you who don't know what Darwinex is, it's basically a company an investment company that invests in traders, guys. So if you're looking for extra capital, then this will be a great webinar stroke live stream for you. We've got the CEO coming on, so it will be a live interactive thing. So get all your questions ready. And in order to be part of the webinar, you do need to register, guys. All right. So there'll be a link in the video description to register for this live stream. And also, guys, if you do that, you get 40% off any Darwinex product you decide to take. All right, so it's a no-brainer, guys. Come join us, get your questions ready, 40% off. And if you're serious about attracting investment and capital, this is the live stream for you guys, all right? All right, trades for Monday, the 8th of January. Also, let me just quickly mention, guys, if you haven't joined our community of traders, then why not? Yeah, come join it. We have a free Discord channel. We've also got the VIP Discord channel, which you do have to pay for, but you get access to me throughout the trading day, as in you can ask me questions. I give you my trade ideas as and when they happen. Also, guys, and most importantly, you get access to the Trading Academy, which is just full of trading tutorials, which will help improve your trading. And it's only $29 a month. It is a no-brainer. Also, guys, we do a mentorship program where I coach you one-on-one. If you're interested in that, drop us an email and we'll send you the details of the mentorship program. And finally, guys, if you would like to support the channel, then you can become a Simply Forex YouTube member. And by becoming a member, there are loads of perks as well. All right, everything, all of the details for all of those things are in the video description. Right, trades for today, guys. It's all about US dollar and Japanese yen levels. Yeah, I mentioned this at the end of last week, but yeah, yen pairs and US dollar pairs are at interesting levels. So if we look at any yen pair, so this is pound Japanese yen, very interesting level. What will it do here? Will it carry on up or will it start breaking down? Important to know here, though, guys, that this is in an uptrend. Okay, yeah, we're getting higher highs. It's the same with Swiss franc yen. It is at a very interesting level, yeah, and we've got a bearish reaction. But again, this yen pair is in an uptrend, all right? Now I'm going to show you yen pairs where we are still in a downtrend. Okay, so we could start with euro yen. All right, so this is in a downtrend and at the last highs. Yeah, as soon as we break these lows, downtrend, it's come all the way back up, tested these last highs, but this is still in a downtrend. So if you are going to trade a yen pair, trade a yen pair that is in a downtrend. Pound yen wasn't, Swiss franc yen wasn't. Those are two examples, but euro yen is. You know, does the pair want to do this? It's the same with US dollar yen. Where are we? Where are you, US dollar yen? Here we are. This is also in a downtrend and at a very interesting level. Yeah, to take lower. So I like US dollar yen, I like euro yen, but my first trade idea for today is Aussie dollar yen. I prefer this one because I like the reaction at the daily level. So as I said, guys, all yen pairs are at interesting levels. All right. More importantly, this yen pair is in a downtrend. Okay, we got lower lows and it's testing these last highs. Okay, so we're in a downtrend. We've also got a nice bearish reaction at these last highs. All right, so I'm looking to take price lower with Aussie dollar, Japanese yen for all of those reasons. So these are always my reasons. So structure is in a downtrend. We are at an important resistance level and we have a bearish candle. And there's lots of value in this downtrend. So it ticks all the boxes for me. What do we want to see? So now once I've, understand my direction with the day chart, I then drop down to the lower time frames to see what we're looking for. But let's have a look at the H4. It'll probably be clearer here. So all I'm looking for is a breakdown in structure. Again, guys, not rocket science. And there's no bigger indication of, sellers coming into the market than a break of this level. Yeah, because at the moment, in this H4 example, buyers are in control. Yeah, we're firmly in an uptrend. But you can see that buyers are slowing down. Just look at these wick rejections we're getting. Yeah, you can visually see sellers are coming into this market. Yeah, because we're at an important daily level. It's not a surprise. Yeah, it's all quite logical and factual how I trade. So all I'm looking for, guys, is for this to happen. Yeah, I want to see maybe something like this and we get a break of this level. Okay, once we get a break, maybe a bit of a retest, we can enter here and then we can start selling down to here, first of all, because this is the first bit of support, this 96.50 psychological level, or take it all the way back down to these daily lows down here. All right, so that's Aussie dollar yen. And this is waiting for a structure break is the more conservative way to trade and, and less risky. Okay. Alternatively, you could do this, guys. Yeah, you could, because price isn't making higher highs really, you could wait for price to come back up to this grey zone and then we get another bearish reaction at these highs. Yeah, this would be more aggressive, but, still a viable trade. Get a bearish reaction, and then we start selling. I'd probably take profit here, leave some profit to run. All right, so Aussie dollar yen, all of them are at interesting levels, but I like Aussie dollar yen. That's my first trade idea. Also, guys, as I mentioned, I like US dollar pairs and the levels that these are at. So US dollar, Canadian dollar is such a pair. Let's go to the day chart. We was waiting for a bit of a bearish reaction on this daily chart. And I think we got it. Yeah, with this candle here. I know it's a doji, but look at the top wick. It's come out, potentially a stop grab from the big boys. Yeah, and then it's closed back It's closed back below these highs. All right. So that's quite a bearish reaction to take price lower. Same with Aussie dollar, US dollar. Yeah, again, we've had quite a bullish reaction at this level. Yeah, more of a doji, guys, but bullish enough. This bottom wick is bullish enough to take this higher. But again, the one I like the most is New Zealand dollar, US dollar. Okay, so yeah, price is in an uptrend. Yeah, and then we've got a nice bullish reaction at this level. So they're all dojis, guys. Yeah, I mean, doji, doji, doji. And it's the same for, a lot of the US dollar pairs. There's a bit of indecision there. So we need to wait for a break of structure. But New Zealand dollar, US dollar is another trade idea for today. And we're looking to buy it back up to here. But there are some buts. Okay. If we go to the H4, you can see there is this level that's proving good resistance, and it hasn't broke it yet. All right. But arguably, the body of this candle just broke this last H4 high. So this is another reason why I prefer New Zealand US dollar. That is in a H4 uptrend. Okay, so there's a couple of ways we can trade this, right? We wait patiently for a break of this level. Yeah, this tells us that all this, indecision is over. Yeah, get a retrace, and then we start buying from here once we have that break. Or because of this H4 candle was just broken these highs, if we drop down to the H1, which is also in an uptrend, yeah, it's at a really nice level. There's a level through here where price has been obeying. So, we could wait for a bullish reaction here, take it firstly back up to here, take some profit, and then leave some profit to run. Okay. Again, this would be more aggressive, this trade. But New Zealand US dollar, we're looking to buy this pair. So that's the yen and dollar pairs out the way. We're also looking at a couple of other things. I'm also looking at euro pound, and we're looking to sell this pair. If we drop down to the day chart, actually, let's look at the weekly chart. So the weekly level persuaded me. So as you can see, we are firmly in a weekly downtrend. Yeah, we're getting lower highs, lower lows. We're in a downtrend. And also look at that weekly candle. That is uber bearish. That is more bearish than Winnie the Pooh. That is Jimmy Noodles who come up with that one. In the VIP Discord. So yeah, weekly I like. Daily, there was this level through here. Yeah, which made me reluctant to start selling this pair earlier. Okay, and we had this candle. But now you can see, yeah, it's firmly broken that level. So Friday's candle just sailed through that level like a knife through melted butter. Yeah, breaking these lows, breaking out of this grey zone as well. All right, so we're just looking to take it back down to those lows. All right, so 8562. If we drop down to the H4, we've got this big bearish H4 candle. And however we trade this, we're going to put our stop up here. This is where we need to hide our stop. So what we need is just a bit of a retrace. And it could retrace anywhere in here. Yeah, I've got this grey zone here because it's a H4 level. But, this could be one big grey zone. Anywhere in here, guys, we get a bearish reaction. I will be putting my stop here. Yeah, and looking to take price lower. All right. And when I say bearish reaction, guys, I'm looking for a H4 and or a H1 bearish candle, or, perhaps combined with an M15 structure break. I need to see sellers in control. All right. So euro pound, we're looking to sell that. There's one more trade idea for today. But before I do, let me please just remind everyone about the webinar stroke live stream today, guys. 8 a.m. New York EST time. I will be interviewing the CEO of Darwinex. And Darwinex is a company that offers investment and capital to consistently profitable traders, guys. So if you're serious about attracting investment, then Darwinex could be an excellent company for you. You need to register for the live stream. So there'll be a link in the video description. So join that. And then by registering and hitting that link, not only will you get access to the webinar, you'll also get access to 40% off any Darwinex product. All right. So it's a no-brainer, guys. Come join us. And it's an open live forum. So it's your chance to ask as many questions as you like as well. Get your questions ready. Right, last trade for today is pound New Zealand dollar. We discussed this trade in the VIP Discord. Again, if we look at the weekly chart, yeah, this bad boy is clearly in a downtrend. Okay, clearly. And we've had a bit of a nice retrace to a nice level. Okay, it might want to retrace further. Okay, but we're going to wait for a breakdown in here. Okay, so weekly in a downtrend. If we go to the day chart, yeah, this is at a very nice level. You can see this level through here was support and now potentially resistance. Okay. The thing with this is it's a little bit open to subjectivity. You know, is this what we're seeing? Yeah, potentially this. Yeah, clearly a downtrend. Or are we seeing this and then potentially an uptrend? So it's a little bit subjective in terms of trend, but you know, because of the weekly and the daily, I like this level. Okay, so if we drop down to the H4, what are we looking for? You've guessed it, a structure break. Yeah, not rocket science, guys, right? H4 is clearly in an uptrend, but then just look at this. It is respecting this resistance. And it's almost become, you know, just a sort of a bit of a box of indecision. So all I want to see is a bearish candle that breaks out of this grey zone, therefore breaking these lows. We have a change in H4 trend, a bit of a retrace, and then we come lower, guys. All right, so pound New Zealand, we're looking to sell this. So there you go, guys. Those are my trade ideas for today. Let's take a look at the news now. News for Monday, the 8th of January. Japan is still on holiday. I'm moving to Japan. I never have to work. So yeah, Japan's still on holiday, guys, but there is some important news. So at 7:30 London GMT, these are all London GMT times, we've got the CPI coming out of Switzerland. All right, so this could really move any Swiss franc pair. This is a 3-star rating, not a 2-star rating. Must be aware of this. After that, guys, at 10 o'clock, we've got the unemployment rate coming out of the Eurozone. Again, 3-star rating for me, not 2-star rating. Important data. And then after that, guys, there's nothing until the very end. If you're still awake at 11:30, coming out of Japan, we've got CPI as well. So that could move any yen pair. All right, guys, so that's the news for today. Like I say, guys, don't forget the live stream with CEO of Darwinex today, 8 a.m. New York EST time. Don't forget to register and join us for that. You get 40% off all products by registering. I hope you have a great trading day, and I'll see you later.